Welcome to my channel. Get ready to transform your life and achieve your dreams.
So, first off, we already know that confidence really ain't loud. And it ain't attitude and none of that I don't need nobody type shit. See, confidence is internal security. And men can feel that within seconds. See, before you speak, before you smile, and before you even sit down, because energy talks, you know? And confidence changes your psychological rank in his mind immediately. You dig? So, let's discuss one thing first, real briefly and quick. Men do scan for leverage. See, when a man meets you, subconsciously, he's scanning right off. How easy is she? How fast does she attach? How much validation does she really be needing? How far can I push this shit? See, of course, like I'm gonna say, it's not evil. It's just really basically how people are. Human nature mixed with ego. And see, if you look unsure, over ego or approval hungry, yeah, he feels power. If you look grounded, calm, selective, he feels risk. And men respect what feels like a challenge, not chaos now. A challenge. So, another thing we want to smoothly, briefly get through. This right here. Insecurity lowers your perceived value, right? So when you be over texting and shit, looking all thirsty, like a Slurpee, or over explaining, like you really gaming, or you overgive, or even worry too much, it signals a fear of loss. And see, fear lowers perceived value. So the person who seems least afraid to lose has the most power in the whole dynamic. See, confidence communicates, I want you, straight up, to the point, but I don't need you. Again, facts. See, that shit right there hit a little bit different. So, confident women, they really don't compete. See, insecure energy competes with every woman in the room. Confident energy doesn't even enter the goddamn race. And here's what happens psychologically, right? When you don't compete, you position yourself above competition. And men, we notice that shit. Because most people fight for attention. And confidence does not fight. It selects. See, let's get real practical. Confidence in slow movements, relaxed posture, direct eye contact, calm tone. See, remember, eye contact and body language changes everything. So that's very important. Triggers dominance perception all day, every day. Never forget it. Fast movements, nervous laughing, all that fidgeting and stuff, see, triggers submissive perception. So, men respond differently based on that signal. Not because they sit down and planned it, but because the brain reads status instantly. You dig? See, confident women don't overshare. They don't trauma dump on the first week of the meet. They don't reveal every insecurity early. And mystery increases perceived depth. Seriously. See, when a man feels like he hasn't figured you out yet, his brain stays engaged. Uncertainty, though, it creates intrigue. And overexposure will kill curiosity all the time, never fails. See, you want to know the biggest shift? Boundaries, respect, Say no calmly though, not angry, not dramatic like some people can be. Just be solid with how you speak. I'm not comfortable with that, straight to the point. Watch how his tone change up. He gonna be hitting like, why? Because, you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because boundaries force psychological recalibration. He knows now when he sees she's not easy to move, and once he sees that, he adjusts his behavior according to how you probably would like for him to be. So let's talk about one more thing too before I go. Emotional control and how magnetic it can be. See, if he pulls back and you panic, I'm talking to you ladies, you lower your value. See, if he pulls back and you stay grounded, you increase the curiosity, the interest. And see, emotional control, 2026, I don't care what you think, but it's very, very rare. And rare equals valuable all day. See, confidence doesn't chase reassurance. It observes patterns. And that is power. So listen, men treat you based on what the fuck you tolerate. Let's not sugarcoat it. If you tolerate disrespect, inconsistency, halfway effort type shit, man, you train him to see you just like that. See, confidence doesn't beg for consistency. It withdraws from inconsistency. You dig? And the moment you withdraw, calmly though, you flip the whole shit. You flip the whole dynamic. Now he fills the gap. And so here's the cold part because it's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold game. Men chase what feels slightly out of reach. Not impossible now, but not no guarantee type shit. And if he feels like he already secured you emotionally, the effort will drop and you'll flop. So confidence keeps emotional access controlled. Warm, but not desperate as a motherfucker. Interested, but not invested too goddamn fast. See, that balance changes everything. See, confidence is this. You happy before he got there. You stable with or without him. You choosing, but you not clinging. And when a man sees that, he sees high value, low drama, low manipulation risk, high respect. And that right there is very, very attractive, ladies. Not because you loud, but because you solid. And solid energy, man. Men feel that shit in the chest. And when they feel that, they either step up or step out. Both outcomes are wins for you.
I am the minister of motivation. Now like, share, and subscribe.